And we are back. Well, hello. You look familiar. Chat, you know who this is? Notice the paint splotches? Well, that gives us a timeline for this game. Interesting. I'm so caught up in sketching the ocean view here that I thought I missed my ship. I guess I'll stay here for a while in that case. I really like the colour of the sea in Gunto anyway. Well, I was expecting a bit more, but a nice little cameo, that's fine. Paint Bitch, probably not the right name. Yeah, that's her. That's Paint Bitch, alright. Actually, I can't remember her character's name either. But she's from Sun and Moon. Yo, champ of the making bonus point of the missing the gym. You need to chop that tree down first. I know, you told me this already. I think you and Eevee will have trouble slicing through. Come on, give it a shot. Seems that this tree can be chopped down. Do you want to use the secret technique, chop down? Good work, you chopped down the troublesome tree and opened the way to the gym. And that means you can challenge the gym now. I'll be waiting for you there. Alright, we are freshly healed, so we might as well just pop right in. Music Joy comes Pokemon Plus! Boop. Ooh. Been waiting for you, champ in the making. Lieutenant Sergio is the gym leader in the city. He's an expert on electric-type Pokemon and a real tough guy. Flying and water-type Pokemon don't do well matched up against electric types. You want to watch out so your Pokemon don't get stuck paralyzed. And here's my last tip. Lieutenant Surge is the cautious type. He's put barriers between himself and the rest of this room, so it won't be easy getting to him. Well, the first thing we need to do is re-switch up our party. Red and blue. Is that a reference to red and blue, or is that just weird coincidence? There's no requirement. Well, the requirement to get in here is you have to go to the ship and learn the secret technique. That was the gating process for this gym. Surprise me! Come on then, old bloke. Gentleman Ducker. Come on then. Pika Pika. Surely face a lot of Pikachu in this game, don't you? Toasted. Out of the way. So all these people up in the viewing gallery, they, you know, how long have they been sitting there? Do they know the secret? Do they know which trash can I've got to hit? Ooh, found one. I'm a lightweight, but I'm good with electricity, so I joined this gym. Oh, has he got a megaphone? Megaphone and a soul patch, okay. It's going to be weird when you this game, since I tend to try and avoid physical moves on Pikachu due to static. Stronger and special moves, eh? Well then, how about headbutt? Nothing special about that. You know what? No, I'll stay in. Sizzly sizzle. Huh. Oh! So they kept that from Sun and Moon. If your Pokemon loves you enough, they can break through static and other effects. Did not know they kept that in. Good to know. Obviously it's only going to work with Eevee because we can't do the playtime thing with the other Pokemon. Lucky hell, come on. After you push the first switch, you need to push the second switch right after. Two switches adjacent to each other, okay. There we go. Alrighty, Surge. Let's get it done. Turn. Hut. Welcome to the Villains of the Jib. Well, look at that. Bite-sized challenger. I've got big brassy nerves to take me on with your puny power. Pokemon battles war. I'll show you, civilian. I'll shock you into surrender. This game could have been done on 3DS. The game was done on 3DS. It's called Pokemon Yellow. It's on the Virtual Console. Oh, Portal Player, don't you ever get tired of being an obvious troll? The game's looks does not determine how much fun it is to play. Swear to God, one of these days I'm just going to get bored of you trying to bait people. I'm just going to block you. It's so tedious. So obvious. Yeesh. Magnemite. No need to switch. I got a solution for Magnemite. Please tell me that's not all you got. There we go. Now we're talking. Show me your Raichu. I was half expecting a Alolan form. Look at how good Raichu looks. Oh, we are definitely evolving my Pikachu. I mean, Pikachu is adorable, but my Pikachu is not the starter Pikachu, so it doesn't have the boosted stats. And look how good Raichu looks. He looks badass. Tough as fuck, too. That's unpleasant. Is that what that is? There we go. Light screen's gone. Now we can talk about it. Boop. Boop. Come on, burn, you bitch. Burn! Ah. Alright, let's try and push through. Get a bite in. Oh, nope, 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 nope. Interesting. Come on, Pikachu. All you have to do is survive long enough for that burn to do him in. Zerp. Big brother! Big brother! Don't really care about Jigglypuff. I'm not going to be using him anyway. Now that's a shocker. You're the real deal, kid. I'm a bit bummed out that Eevee fainted, but whatevs. Fine, then take a Thunder Badge. High five! Whoosh! And that's not all. You're special, kid. Take this! Awesome. That's funny. That is honest to God funny. Haha, don't worry, that's not all I'm giving you. Thunderbolt. Team 36 contains the electrifying Thunderbolt. Teach you to electric type Pokemon some extra shock value. I will do that immediately, as a matter of fact. TM case. Thunderbolt. You can have this straight away, Pikachu. I'm getting rid of Thunder Shock for it. Boop. 40 power up to... What is Thunderbolt? It's like 80 or 90? Either way, much more powerful. 90 power, there you go. So more than double the power right there. I did get Mew, yeah. Blue boastfully waved its tail around. Hello? So it's much more difficult to do this with the Pokeball than it is with the Joy-Con. Get out of the way, big guy. Phew! That match was electric. It was so blinding I'm still seeing stars. Greasy Diamond, hello there. Lovely videos in your voice. Thanks for doing what you do. Thank you for watching what I do. Have you found how to get different clothes? Yeah, we've got a couple of different outfits so far. Oh, Misty. Hello. So, you beat Lieutenant Surge. You must be pretty good. Glad to see you're really learning a thing or two, and your Pokemon must have tried their best. Oh, thanks, Misty. Well, me? I'm just going swimming in the sea. There are times when you just want to break free from a puny little pool and swim in the big blue. Where are you headed next? Have you been to Diglett's Cave? Hint, hint. If you haven't, I could show you the way. Want a guide? I don't think we need to do anything else in town, do we? We spoke to everybody. No, actually, we should buy some more... Actually, no, we don't even need to buy some more stuff yet, do we? We can wait to the next town for that. Yeah, sure. Let's go on a little date, Misty. Let's go! Oh, she said the thing! She said the thing that's the name of the game. This is Diglett's Cave. Diglett dug out this cave and a path all on their own. Oh, my back needs a good crack. Hello. Don't you like Route 11? The double ones in its name are cool. Guess what? I'm the coach trainer on Route 11. Think you take me on? I don't know. Let's find out. It's 7:35 AM in the UK. Haven't slept since 1 PM yesterday. Don't want to sleep because I can go get Pokemon in 2 hours as it was staying up. At this point, yeah. It's only 2 more hours. Come on. You can nut it out. Yep. So the difficulty did ramp up significantly after this second gym. It was super, super, super easy, and now I'm actually feeling challenged. But it happened all at once. So there's no difficulty curve. It's just like easy mode, and then alright, here you go. Here's your regular Pokemon. Stun Spore. Is that part of my plan? Not really. But we can use it for now against Disable. My plan for Venonat and Venomoth is Psybeam, Bug Buzz, Sludge Bomb, and Leech Life. Or Psybeam first, then Psychic, because that's stronger. So Psychic, Bug Buzz, Sludge Bomb, and Leech Life. Discord, Nidoran Mail, Nidoran anything about E. Don't dab in my channel. Who the fuck do you think you are? You're strong, you got me in a good mood. Take these! Ooh, Eevee candies. If you use an Eevee candy, Eevee will get much stronger. If you want to get candy for a specific Pokemon, try catching that species over. So Professor... Alright, okay. Eevee candies, you say? Much stronger, you say? Whoops, wrong button. Where are my Eevee candy? There we go. Candy that is packed with energy when given to a certain Pokemon will increase all their stats all at once. Hey, fuck yes. Look at that HP, though. Oh, right, Mighty Candy L. Sorry. Level 30 or higher for that. My HP's already pretty high, but... just share these across. Cool. Special attack. Pikachu. What's spelling? Sleep power, poison power, sludge bomb, razor leaf. Either one could make use of it. We'll go Pikachu. Yeah, yours is already pretty high. Okay, and speed. Who could use more speed? How do the candies work? Like this! We're actually seeing how they work. Okay, speed to 70. Yeah, we definitely need to bump your speed a bit too. Alright, only mighty stuff left. Cool. Alright, let's backtrack a bit and heal up. That's not the Pokemon Center. Pokemon Center is up this way, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Oh, did we speak to you yet? Yes, we did. Bum, 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 bum. My game should arrive in a minute. Nice. People who dab should have their arms removed and given to people who treat them with respect. Possibly. I'm saved in a while. Nearly 9 hours of playtime already. Let's have a look at what's at Route 111 before we go into Diglett Cave. Not 111, 11. I was all caught up in Fallout for a minute there. Feels weird seeing no PCs in Pokemon Center. That's what's missing! I couldn't quite pick my finger on it, but something wasn't right. And it's, yeah, the PCs are missing. Of course they are. I knew something didn't look right about those places, but yeah. I thought I was just getting confused because I'm used to seeing Pokemon Centers and shops in the same space. And I was like, yeah, maybe that's it. But no, it's the bloody PCs. Sorry, youngster. Sorry. Why am I not seeing any wild Pokemon yet? Where are they? There we go. Ooh, Mr. Mime. You freaky little bastard. He's doing the... Check him out up there. Do it again. Do it again. Let's see you do it again. Do the mime thing. Oh, oh, he was just about to do it and then he disappeared. Certainly tell that Eevee is slightly better. Not slightly, significantly. 100 more base stats and, yeah, perfect IVs. Forgot about it. The weird thing is that the sounds and lights coming out of this thing are not in sync with what happens on the game. There's a lag between the two, and it's very distracting. Drowsy, the hypnosis Pokemon. If you sleep by it all the time, it will sometimes show you dreams it had eaten in the past. Ooh. Itty bitty Drowsy. A little bit too slow. Who else we got? Oh, another one. Might as well keep chaining. Why not? Cheeky. Double cheeky. Keep mistiming that so slightly. This one's stubborn. It's interesting to note that the animation of the a controller is still that of a Joy-Con, even though I'm using one of these. And the game must know I'm using one of these, because... oh, whatever. Oh, another one. Zerp. I don't know if there's any XP bonus to chaining, but... oh, nailed that one. Hey. Combo bonus, technique, first throw, excellent throw, successful catch, courage candy. Especially ones that make a solo Eevee runs viable. Possibly, yeah. I love that it keeps track of the chains for you as well. You don't have to try and count them separately, like we used to have to do in the bad old days. It's nice to just keep track of it for you. So I'm still instinctively avoiding walking through the grass. I don't really have to. The grass doesn't actually trigger wild encounters. Here's a question. Does a trainer battle interrupt the chain? Let's find out. Chaining gets higher shiny odds. Sure does. Chain up to chain 31 and you basically get quadruple the shiny chance. Well, it's quadruple the RNG rolls really, but effectively 4 times. Yeah, I made a video about it the other day, amongst other things. And IVs go up as well. If you get up to 31 chain, you get 6 perfect IVs. And there are other stages as well. I think we can just go straight in. And the old double kick, right? Percentage itself is full odds, but there are rerolls mechanic. Yeah. Yeah, it's still like the odds are 1 in 4096, but it rolls those odds 4 times instead of once. So, I mean, am I right in saying that mathematically it's still like it's 4 times the chance? Or is there a math thing I'm just forgetting about? But yeah, it doesn't really change the odds, it just gives you more chances at those odds, I guess. Or, I don't know. I don't know what's the best way to phrase that, but yeah. Point is, chaining is a good thing. There's a mosquito. I just got him. See that? Back in focus. Oh, I dropped him. I got him anyway. Snatched him right out of the air, like a freaking ninja, because that's what I am. What I got there? Yeah. Wouldn't want to go to sleep with that guy in the room. Would have bugged the shit out of me. Not sharp, eh? Sure. Let's give Fairlane something. Johnny, thank you for the follow. And hello there in the chat. And we found out about it due to the data mining. Yep. Yeah, there's a lot of interesting stuff revealed in that data mine. Like I said, I made a video about it a few days ago when it first came to light. Some cool stuff. Very handy stuff. In fact, that's how I was making my moveset this afternoon between streams. I was using the data mined learn sets to make sure that the moves I was choosing were actually moves they could learn in this game, or TMs that were available in this game. Alright, RNG, are you going to stick with us this time and give us a few rounds of sleep? Or are you going to screw me over with 1 round of sleep again? Let's find out today. I don't even think that was 1 round of sleep. I'm doubting to buy this game with the bundle Switch. Do you already own a Switch, or...? Because if you already own a Switch, I wouldn't bother. I'd wait till next year, because next year we get the proper, full, brand new from the ground up Pokemon game for the Switch, and that will of course come with its own special edition, no doubt. And by the time that comes, we may even have a hardware revision of the Switch as well, so... If you already own a Switch, it'd be worth... I wouldn't get the special edition. Let's go Switch this time around. Unless it comes on sale and you get it for a ridiculously good price or something. Even, you know, it's a nice little collectible then. And it does look really good in person. I've seen it in person now. And it looks even better than it does in the press shots. It does look really, really nice. But yeah, if you already own a Switch, I wouldn't get it. But if you don't have one, and if you want to play this game, then yeah, get it. Why wouldn't you? Alright, so we have 2 trainer battles. The catch combo is still going. Excellent! So, encounters don't break the chain unless you catch. Trainer battles don't break the chain. This chaining is easy, bro! forgiving. It literally only cares about the number of sequential catches, not what else you do in between. Looks like the curve became a steep cliff. Yeah, difficulty ramped up very suddenly. I'm not sure why or how, but yeah. I'm not complaining because it was super easy for a while there. So it's nice to actually feel challenged. I have to think about what I'm doing, not just sweep through with Eevee. Although we can still sweep with Eevee pretty easily, but at least we take some damage now. I may actually even have to do some grinding off stream. Well, so you're not like Ali, who probably come back from getting Let's Go Pikachu and Pokeball Plus with Special Edition Switch. Yeah, I have slightly more restraint than Ali. That said, when I went to go pick up my Pokeball Plus today, I did also pick up a physical edition of the other game. So I already own both copies of this game. I already own 2 copies of this game, both versions of this game. So my willpower is not super strong, it's just slightly stronger than Ali's. I am weak. Although the real reason I picked it up is I went into JB Hi-Fi because I got the Pokeball Plus from Eevee Games. That's where I pre-ordered it. Went into JB Hi-Fi just because it's next to the store I go to, basically. JB Hi-Fi and Eevee Games in the galleries in Sydney are basically next to each other. So I just went in to have a poke around. And while Let's Go Eevee and Let's Go Pikachu are $79 in Eevee Games, or $69, whatever it was. I think it was $79. $79. JB Hi-Fi had them for $59. So $20 off, and I thought, well, fuck it. I might as well get it while it's cheap. I always get both versions of the game anyway, one or the other, sooner or later. So I might as well pick it up while it's cheap, because Nintendo games don't tend to go on sale that often, so... Let's see if we can keep chaining these guys. What's the first level break? I think it's 10, isn't it? Chain 10. And you start getting better IVs and better shiny chances and stuff like that. I do have the numbers around here somewhere. Don't know what I did with them. JB Hi-Fi general discounts new releases? Exactly, yeah. They very often have new releases at low prices to encourage people to come shop there. But I do actually like shopping at Eevee Games, even though often it's a little bit more expensive. I like the fact that we have at least one retailer who just specializes in video games, even though they have branched out a bit now with, more, t-shirts and figurines and shit like that. But I think it's kind of important that we have a retailer that does specialize in video games and video game accessories. So I do tend to shop at Eevee Games fairly consistently. I mean, they are an evil corporate entity. They are owned by, Game and everything, and they're not the best company in the world, but still, it's a good thing that they're around. And yeah, I'm a Eevee Games World thingy member as well, so like frequent shopper kind of points that I can get better value on trade-ins or discounts or special offers, and I'm like level 3 or something now, I think, as well. After my what was the last big thing I bought? I think the Xbox One X pushed me over the limit. Eevee Games same as GameStop? Pretty much. I think they're both owned by the same parent company. Yeah, Eevee Games is what used to be called Electronics Boutique. And they're owned by Game and GameStop or whatever the fucking parent company is. One of those big corporate monster entities, but yeah, whatevs. It is literally one of the only games, video game specialist chains in Australia that are left. There's them. I think the Gamesmen have a couple of stores, but not many. But yeah. Better than department stores. Yeah, this thing is much easier to throw with. It's just more consistent. I don't know whether they're programmed to be more forgiving or it just literally is a better motion sensor in here. There we go. Now that I've said it out loud, I'm starting to miss again. Damn it. We have a local game store. Yeah, I do shop at a couple of smaller ones as well, but usually online because their shops aren't actually local. We look forward to all the birthdays have coming up. Yeah, Christmas will help. Oh, there's Mr. Mime again. Do the thing. Do the thing. Please do the animation. It's so cute. Please? Please? Fine, be that way. More drowsy? There we go. Teeny tiny drowsy. Come on, behave yourself. Let's see here. Pokemon. Let's go. Chain. Let's see if we can find those numbers. Nope, that's not what I'm looking for. Eevee's Guide into Soup, that might be it. What do you think of live action? Of the live action coming out? Oh, you mean the Detective Pikachu movie? I think it looks fantastic. It looks amazing. Okay, 0 to 5 times in a row. We'll start netting us 2 flawless IVs and 1 shiny reroll. 6 to 10, 3 flawless IVs and 1 shiny reroll. So it's 11 to 20 where we start getting 2 rerolls and 4 flawless IVs. Then 20 to 30, then 31 up. 20 to 30 gets you 3 shiny rerolls. So we're already in the territory where we're starting to get better odds on the shiny. Because we're in the 3 flawless IV territory already, and 1 shiny reroll. I haven't seen the Alan Jones version now. I saw someone post about that earlier, but I haven't watched the Alan Jones one yet, of the Detective Pikachu trailer thing. Yeah. Oh yeah, the Spider-Man movie is going to be sweet. I was very, very trepidatious about that when I first saw the very first teaser and I saw the animation style and it looked like it was running at 12 frames a second. I didn't, what are they doing? What are they doing? But yeah. every trailer and stuff that's come out so far for Spider-Verse just looks super fun. It's going to be a fantastically enjoyable movie. I wonder if you can trade in a flawless Pokemon for a lowland form and the trade will also be flawless. Good question. Probably not. So catch combo 9. Yeah, once we get to 11, we'll start getting 4 flawless IVs and 2 shiny rerolls. I wonder if that counts just for... Bloody hell! Look at the size of... Jeez. Look at how big she is! I almost want to break my chain just to go after her. Ah, you son of a bitch. Drowsy, 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 drowsy. Alright, catch combo 10. I wonder if it's going to give us some sort of indication when we get to 11. We didn't see one at 0 to 5 or 6 to 10. So it probably is not going to give us an actual indication. Teeny tiny drowsy. Yeah, I saw Moobot. I saw Moobot. It's alright. We're about 10 minutes away from a scheduled break anyway, so... Moobot's just a little bit out of sync. Ooh! That was weird. What happened? He was in the middle of an animation that was going to bat the ball away, but I still managed to get him. Alright, so we're up to 11 now, which means we're getting, from here on in, 4 flawless IVs and 2 shiny rerolls. I wonder if the shiny reroll just counts for the Pokemon we're chaining, or it's any Pokemon that spawns in the area. Same for IVs. Ooh, super big Chansey. Teeny tiny drowsy. These drowsy are easy to catch. Yeah, so there's no real indication, like the text doesn't change color or anything, it just says 12. That's fine. Come here, buddy. There's a bit of a lag there. I wonder who's going to be the first to mod this controller into looking like a Master Ball or a Great Ball or whatnot. Someone out there is working on it right now. Someone out there is already taking one of these apart and trying to figure out how to repaint it smoothly to make it look like one of the other kinds of Pokeballs. I bet you they'll be on Etsy by the end of the week. Actually, I guess it is the end of the week right now, isn't it? But end of next week, then. There'll be customized Pokeball Pluses on Etsy. Didn't battle you yet. Alright. Rudism is no doubt on it. Actually, I should message him. Because I'm sure he'd be into this controller for a start, but I wonder what he wants to build it into. Good old Rude. Nice bloke. The list of the obtainable Pokemon Let's Go is basically the entirety of the national dex taking out the Kanto Pokemon. Well... yeah. It's a Gen 1 game, basically. It only has the models for Gen 1 in it. So you don't have any Gen 2s. Gen 3s onwards, their character models literally aren't in the game. With the exception of Alolan forms. So you're supposed to be saying everything else? Well, I mean, you know, they do things a very specific way. Jigglypuff, Jigglypuff. So you're asleep, but you can still run away. Okay. Oh, come on. 2 stings in a row. Fuck you. Time to see that Thunderbolt in action. Beautiful. Thing of beauty. I'll keep Pikachu in. Hello, cutie. How you doing? Yeah, we'll see what you do with the Thunderbolt. Zoop. Oh, not enough. Just not quite enough. I may have miscalculated. And he says, feel like going to get some alcohol, but don't know what alcohol I want. If I were going to get something to drink, I think I would like some gin and tonic tonight. Hasn't been all that warm today, but I feel like something sort of crispy on the palate. I saw him spawn, but it was actually what we're after anyway. It actually doesn't matter if we run into another Pokemon, as long as we flee from them and not catch them. The chain continues. Well, that was pathetic. Green and Churn. I don't think I've tried that one. I had a mate of mine was telling me about it at PAX, actually. It's gin produced in Australia from native ants, right? A small group of Aboriginals farm these ants or collect them from the wild and infuse the gin with them. Is that the one I'm thinking of? Yeah, one of my mates was telling me about it down at PAX. He went to a gin tasting festival of some kind and he tried a whole bunch of different stuff. Made in South Australia. Yeah, that's the one. That's the one. Yeah, he's a big fan of gin like me, and he went to some sort of gin drinking tasting party festival, something or other. Hey, Plonko. 15. Alright, so we're officially in the territory of 4 flawless IVs and 2 shiny rerolls. Once we get to 21, we'll go up to 5 and 3. Is this game any fun? Yeah! I would absolutely call this game fun. There are things about it I don't find particularly enticing, but I'm certainly having fun. I mean, I've already streamed 6, 7, 8, like 8, 9 hours of it today, and I've been happy for most of it. Oops, that was a bit off. But yeah, I mean, you know, it's dumbed down, and it started off way too easy. It's starting to get a little bit tougher now, though, which is nice. I think it looks and sounds fantastic. I think it's beautiful. But yeah, absolutely fun. Not the game I wanted. That'll come next year, hopefully. But yeah, if the question is it fun? My answer is absolutely. No buyer's remorse here. Are you going to play any Fallout 76 later? Probably not later tonight, but yeah. I'm absolutely eager to keep playing that. But yeah, like I said, I've been playing a hell of a lot of Pokemon today, so all my video game attention span is going to be dried up by the time we're done this evening. I'm just going to crawl into bed, because I can already feel my back starting to ache, if I'm honest with you guys. Sitting in this chair for this long. And the walk today. So yeah, probably no Fallout 76 tonight, but absolutely over the next few weeks I'll be playing a fair bit of it. Double Edge is not part of my plan. In fact, the moveset's pretty much complete, except for maybe Shadow Ball. I think we need Double Edge. What game are you waiting for? I think the next game on my horizon that's got me super eager is Just Cause 4. That's what, December 14th or something? Early to mid-December, I think it is anyway. But yeah, that's the next video game that's sort of sitting on the horizon that I'm just salivating for. But between Fallout 76 and this game, I'll be plenty busy between then and now. What was that? Oh, there we go. Teeny tiny one. So, oh, Sunset Overdrive is out to run on PC. Right, I forgot completely about that too. Yeah, I never played that the first time round. Should give it a go. Is it, hope it's not full price. Been having lots of fun at Fallout 76, meeting new people. Killed an enraged Grafton monster. Yep, I did one of those. Partner Eevee gets a move of each type of evolution. Yep. That didn't occur to me at first. Like we came across the guy who was teaching us those moves earlier today, and he was like, oh, there's a water one, there's an electric one, there's a fire one. It didn't cotton on to me exactly at the time that they were the evolution typings. But when I was out today getting this thing, I was thinking about it. And I suddenly went, oh, right. 20 US dollars? Well, that's fair enough. Yeah, that sounds pretty good. I don't know when I'm going to have time to play it, but yeah. I've heard nothing but good things about it. I mean, I don't know how good it'll feel after coming back from Spider-Man, which is sort of an evolution of what they started to do. And some of that game started to do with Sunset Overdrive. They sort of expanded upon Spider-Man and made it even better and better and better, so... Excuse me? Why didn't you register that? Which reminds me, I've still got the Spider-Man DLC to play as well. That's another thing I've got sitting on my to-do list. We got another stubborn one. Soundtrack. Oh yeah, the sound. I've heard the soundtrack of Sunset Overdrive a little bit. Alright, we're at 19 combos. Once we get to 21, we'll start getting 5 flawless IVs and 3 shiny rerolls. Yeah, I'd really like to know if that shiny reroll is for everything in the area or just the target Pokemon. Because if it was anything in the area, you could chain something easy and then get the rerolls on the more difficult rare ones. And it'd be a faster way to do it. Can you play this with the Pro? No, can't play this with Pro Controller. Like, at all. It won't let you. Doesn't even give you the option. When you start up the game, it says, hey, which controller you want to use? And it shows, you know, the Joy-Cons and this thing. But yeah, Pro Controller, you can't even use it. I don't know why. Pro Controller has all the proper hardware. You know, motion control and everything, but they just don't let you use it. I don't know. It's weird. The Pokeball throw on portable motors by a button press. I haven't tried it myself yet, but... replace with Body Slam. Who wants to learn Body Slam? Oh, it's just you? Sure, you can have it. We're not using you in fights, but you can have Body Slam. Sunset Overdrive is that parkour game, right? Well, it's... I don't know whether you call it parkour, but it's kind of like skate grinding. Like you're grinding along these wires between buildings. Portable mode is just a button press. You can, yeah, the motion control helps you aim for moving Pokemon, but the throw is a button press, as I understand it. Yeah, that's it. You can't use the Pro Controller because this game is not for pros. It's not an unfair remark. Is that 21? I'll be there. I've inadvertently started Shiny Hunt, haven't I? Didn't mean to. Just started chaining. Bell and Razor Leaf. Razor Leaf is part of my moveset plan. Hooray! I'll get rid of Vine Whip for it. Alright, much more powerful grass type move. Beautiful. Psybeam on Venonat. Is that part of my plan? Yes, it is. We will exchange it for Psychic down the track, but for now... yeah, let's just get rid of Sunspore straight away. Or... yeah. Oh, careful there. Came out right under my feet. Teeny tiny drowsy. Nailed that one. Got 10 Courage Candy off that guy. 9.8 multiplier. I think that's the highest multiplier we've ever gotten. I wonder if combo bonus ranks up the more combos you do. Or do you just get combo bonus for any number of combo? And it's all the same value. So much stuff, I don't know. Actually, part of the fun of this game is working this stuff out. Slam is not part of my plan for Pikachu, but maybe you can use it for now. What do we got? Slam is a 75 accuracy. We never learn any move with 75 accuracy. It's just not how I roll. I like at least 85 accuracy. There we go, 22 combo. So we are now officially in the realm of catching 5 flawless IVs and 3 shiny rerolls. What are we going to do with our 8 million Pokemon? Grind them up for candies. Use it for levels up. Or stat boosting, really, not level up. Hello, big guy. Don't see too many huge Drowsy. Got a few tiny ones. Give it another day or two. All the mechanical stuff for data ones. Yeah. I mean, we're early days yet. There's some data mining to do. There's some trial and error to do by people much more dedicated and cleverer than I am, or at least much more focused than I am. Not necessarily cleverer, but certainly more focused. Why are we catching all these dudes? Well, I'm just trying out the chaining stuff. And because we do need to grind some levels as well. And, yeah, Drowsy seems to be a fairly easy catch to do some grinding on. We're getting good XP off it. They spawn fairly regularly. Yeah. It's just a convenient little chain grind. And if we happen to get lucky and find a shiny, well, that's just a bonus. Drowsy has my buddy time. He was like, I'm going to lean off camera for a second, crack my shoulders. Oh, that feels much better. Oh, actually, we are across the hour mark. We're just going to take a brief break so I can just cycle the recording. I'll be right back in a second.